Want an explosive summary of the first season of House of the Dragon? Get ready for fire, intrigue, and a touch of sarcasm. Ah, Westeros, that land of intrigue, betrayals, and families that just can't get along. Let's start with King Viserys I, a decent ruler, but a bit indecisive. Father of Rhaenyra, a bold and defiant princess. King Viserys defies norms by naming his daughter Rhaenyra as his heir, leaving the court in shock. And because the drama isn't enough, Alicent Hightower, Rhaenyra's best friend, surprise, is now married to her father, meaning her stepmother. Yeah, things get a little awkward. Alicent has her own children, and suddenly, the succession to the throne becomes a battle royale between two former best friends. Rhaenyra begins to be pressured by her father, King Viserys, to marry. Meanwhile, Daemontargaryen, the king's rogue and troublesome brother, adds fuel to the fire. Rhaenyra, let's just say a little confused, gets involved with Sir Criston. He falls head over heels and offers to leave everything and go with her. But when she rejects him, his love turns into bitter resentment. And in a fit of rage and disappointment, he ends up telling everyone and swearing allegiance to Alicent and her cause. What a traitor. And speaking of Alicent, she decides to show up at a banquet in a bright green dress, the color of House Hightower in times of war. A statement of intent, no doubt. While Rhaenyra finally marries a member of the powerful House Velaryon, Ser Laenor, in a show of true love. Or at least that's what they're trying to sell. Tensions between Rhaenyra and Alicent intensify as their children grow up. Rhaenyra's children are considered bastards due to lack of legitimacy. They become a subject of controversy at court. The real father of Rhaenyra's children, Ser Harwin Strong, is mysteriously murdered. Smells fishy, what do you think? The rivalry between the two houses becomes increasingly bitter. Every strategic move feels like a stab in the back. Between tricks and strategy, Rhaenyra finally becomes a widow and finally marries Daemon. Let's forget for a moment that he is her uncle. Ah, so romantic! Viserys, while seriously ill, faces the heartbreaking reality of impending civil war as he struggles to maintain unity among his supporters and family. This causes several people to lose their heads. Well, some more than others. Finally, the long-awaited moment arrives, and the death of King Viserys unleashes total chaos. Alicent and her allies quickly crown her son Aegon, ignoring Rhaenyra's right to the throne. The civil war, known as the Dance of the Dragons, breaks out with relentless fury. Let's take a moment to remember how Rhaenys, the queen who never was, could have ended the war. What a waste. Now we understand why she has that nickname. At least Rhaenyra, pregnant and furious, doesn't stand idly by. She gathers her own allies and is declared queen, as she should be. The battle for the Iron Throne becomes a brutal and bloody struggle, full of betrayals, devastating losses, and heart-stopping aerial duels. In an act of terrible violence, Aemon Targaryen, Alicent's son, kills Lucerys Velaryon, Rhaenyra's son. This act seals the fate of both houses, condemning them to an all-out war. The first season of House of the Dragon ends with the promise of total war. The stage is set, the sides are drawn, and the dragons are eager to unleash their fury. Subscribe to Duffy's Box and tell me, which team are you on? Let's be honest, we all know who the throne rightfully belongs to.